Hi, 700 Club Canada viewers. The question today is, what are signs that your friendships or relationships are healthy versus unhealthy? That is a great question, as it's one that many Christians struggle with in our desire to love others as God commands us to. And so we too often tolerate relationships that aren't really healthy. But what we don't realize is that we may actually be stopping the growth that the Lord intends in our loved ones' lives. Maybe He's calling us to love with boundaries so that our loved ones can become the best version of themselves that the Lord created them to be. So here are some questions to ask yourself to help you do an honest assessment of the health of your relationships. First of all, how balanced is the power of that relationship? How do you generally feel when you're with that person? And how do you feel about yourself after you've been together? Do you feel energized or do you feel drained? Do you tend to lose your voice when you're with that person? Or alternatively, do you dominate and they don't have a voice with you? Have you noticed that the person's been withdrawing or avoiding you? And here's a good one. What are some of the personal costs you're bearing to stay in a relationship that you know is toxic? What bad behaviors are you tolerating? Or alternatively, what behaviors do you know they're putting up with from you? Here's a really good one. Have your friends and family been expressing any concerns about any of your relationships? And do you find yourself working harder than the other person to maintain a relationship? Now, you may be feeling some growing realization about some of the health of your relationships as you listen to my questions. Taking the time to do an honest assessment will help motivate you to make some healthy changes to your relationships.